we can do all we can to encourage active transportation. We can't make people, ride their bikes or walk. A typical winter, people can't even walk on the, there are storms, you can't push a stroller down the sidewalk. You certainly can't ride a bicycle anywhere. We have one of the 4 reasons in the why this should be approved is that it should be granted is that it's in conformity with the goals, objectives, and policies of the official plan. So our official plan under stable residential areas says that the scale of the development respects the height, massing, and density of adjacent buildings and is appropriate for the site. It also says that it should ensure that there will be no significant negative impacts with respect to privacy. And so, that just doesn't fit. In my opinion, I don't know why this has even come this far and gotten to council. I think we have, as council, we have direction for an official plan. We have a direction for zoning bylaws that exist. If somebody comes and says, I want a 64% increase, it shouldn't even get this far, in my opinion. I think if council wants 10-story buildings, we should have a zoning bylaw that allows for 10-story buildings. We should go through the process of the official plan and viewing the official plan, which is a big public process, and we should include that. Now, I hear a lot of talk about, quite frankly, I feel like we're scapegoating the city's financial circumstances to justify an additional 4 stories in a single or 3-story residential neighborhood. And quite frankly, that is not going to solve our problems. Quite frankly, we need to manage the finances of the city better. I think if we're talking as if adding to 10 stories instead of 6 is going to all of a sudden bring a budget down every year. I think that is just, it's not fair. It's not a fair argument. There was a lot to unpack with this, but I don't hear anybody really taking the neighbors seriously. I think as our job, as council, as representatives, we do need to look out for the whole city, but that's why we have zoning bylaws and official plans in place. Those are to take care of the entire city and to look further into the future. I don't want to preclude to having 10-story buildings coming up. I don't think this one's appropriate. I think if I hear a lot of talk about density in housing, we have had multiple opportunities where there are new developments on farmland, on agricultural land, where we haven't pushed for more density. And so why are we allowing single detached homes, townhouses on prime agricultural land, and time after time, we have amendments and zoning bylaw changes that are right next to single detached homes. And that, to me, shows no respect for the other residents in the neighborhood.